Let's now bring in Eric Fanning, President and CEO of Aerospace Industries Association, to talk all about this. Eric, welcome.
Thanks for having me today.
So you heard, Jessica, dozens of flights diverted today, not just here in the U.S., but globally. What do you think is Iran's plan here as it continues to attack its neighbors?
Well, we don't know. We know they have lots of tools at their disposal to disrupt all sorts of things, including travel. And that's bad for the aerospace and defense industry. Right now, we're under pressure on the defense side to deliver more weapons and weapons faster, interceptors, missiles, et cetera. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the defense industrial base is made up of a bunch of companies that are doing defense and non-defense aerospace work. And so when the airlines are impacted, it has a significant impact on the manufacturers, both of commercial aviation, but also of defense.
What economic impact here could the strike have on the aviation industry in Dubai? And of course, I have to ask about the travel industry as a whole, because the entire globe, not just the nation, is getting affected.
Well, from the manufacturer's perspective, I think back to COVID. Okay. We have many of the members in AIA, again, for risk management, for corporate strategy, for business, are doing work in the defense side and the non-defense side, and both are surging. That's one of the reasons the industrial base, the defense industrial base, is under stress. But at least they're working. And during COVID, when the airlines weren't flying and weren't taking deliveries of new products, it was impacting those companies that are also contributing to our nation's security. So there is an impact when the aviation industry can't fly, on the manufacturers and then on the defense industrial base.
So what happens next, Eric?
Well, we don't know.
A lot of uncertainty here.
Yeah, hopefully Congress can find a path forward to fund TSA at a minimum in the parts of the Department of Homeland Security that are important for our nation, our nation's security. That issue of erratic funding and shutdowns and continuing resolutions has an enormous impact on industry, on the airlines, but also on the manufacturers of an aerospace and defense. It's one of the reasons we have the problems we have now in terms of the number of munitions that we have as we've been trying to support Ukraine, Iran attacking, or us attacking Iran. It creates an inventory problem that's just exacerbated by how the government funds and the fact that we don't fund consistently and for durable periods of time.
What does that mean for the stability of air travel here in the U.S. and in the Middle East?
Well, I'm optimistic we'll get air travel back to where we need it to be, both for the economy, for the travelers, for tourism industry, and for the manufacturers. There's very few things that get the attention of government leaders as much as when air travel is impacted, because it has such a wide impact across the United States and across the electorate, frankly. And so I think you can see that now. Interviews you're doing and others are doing are certainly getting the attention of people in Washington and realizing this is an impact that we've got to mitigate in some way.
Eric, before I let you go, in your opinion, what's the optimistic timeline here
for
air travel to get somewhat back to normal?
I think you will see a solution to the TSA problem, in my view, pretty quickly, because it is having such a profound effect at a point in time when there's so much travel taking place with spring break.
All right, Eric Fanning, appreciate your time and contacts. Thank you so much.